Ergo pumps 83% for the day. What is Ergo? Why should you know about it? And why did it pump? Find out now. Time to get focused.
Time to get focused with Focus on Investing.
Welcome to Focus on Investing. Hit the like button when you come through the door and pay your respects. Thank you very much. We're going to get into this. And this is an interesting company by the name of Ergo that pumped up 83% for the day. So let's get into this. So what is Ergo? Ergo is claimed to be the blockchain for the world. Ergo, the blockchain for everyone, as they say. So this is their homepage, ergo.io, and all the links that we cover in the video today will be in the description. So it says, what is possible with Ergo? Ergo is an open source hybrid blockchain smart contract platform for decentralized applications. Excuse me. With Ergo, you can improve your business's efficiency and create new opportunities for both public and private projects. So they say it's the easiest dev hybrid blockchain, real enterprise grade, efficient and fast, eco-friendly, and it's got various different points underneath. And it says Ergo is the future of blockchain. It says developer friendly. It says Ergo's technology supports developers to code smart contracts with LUA SQL SQL and utilizes blockchain-friendly technologies to suit your needs. Guaranteed performance. Ergo with DPoS consensus ensures 10,000 plus transactions per second at a minimal cost of 0.001 cents per transaction. Ergo can suit the demands of various blockchain-based products and services. Scalable architecture. Ergo's smart contract platform has the ability to scale with secured and decentralized blockchain technology, being a credible alternative for DeFi, NFTs, gaming, and other assets. And lastly, it says open, extensible, secured network. Ergo is an open source network that is secure, utilizes public and private blockchain cloud architecture for network by users. By opening ecosystems for third parties, businesses can connect and engage with other projects. It's just comparing it to other blockchain, and you can see the difference between Ergo, Ethereum, Solana, and Avalanche. So let's build with Ergo LUA. It said code in SQL and LUA. It said we're bringing proven technology like SQL to new paradigm technologies like blockchain to open the doors to new pools of developers. LUA is based on traditional, well understood, and easy to use SQL technology, will enable the mass market of developers and business users to benefit from blockchain. LUA is one of the best languages for video game developers, used for Roblox, World of Warcraft, Angry Birds, Age of Conan, and etc. This is the best way to use blockchain, easily integrate with existing systems, Avalanche and familiar tool chains, deploy where you need, performance, stable, and scalable, and it runs on server clouds. Now, you could tell that I'm not a developer or a coder. I don't really understand the LUA sort of side of the game, but we're here to learn. So learn more about Ergo. It's got the roadmap here, their white paper, press kits, block producer, Ergo Connect. We might look at their press kit to see if they've got any. We won't bother go through the white paper here. We might go through the press kit to see if they've got any kind of summaries or anything about it. So Ergo Connect. Ergo Connect is the officially supported wallet as a browser extension to manage, send, receive, exchange, and perform other operations with Ergo. So they have a wallet that is browser based, which is good. Governance. Ergo Agora is a new on-chain governance system that aims to be a business-minded DAO and decentralized decision-making framework. Okay. I know what DAO is. Crypto side of the game, I know, but the coding side, I'm not too familiar with. And it said, loved by investors around the world. Now, I don't really recognize any of these companies. I think I recognize Sequoia. Sounds familiar to me. But I think, because I think it's a Korean-based company, all of these are kind of more tied in with Korean type of companies to be associated with. Now, I know these are all in English. I'm sure that not all of these are Korean, but because it's a Korean company, I'm assuming that there's some kind of Korean connection. Korean connection there. This is exchange list. It's on Gate.io, it's on Binance, it's on Coinbase, it's on Upbit, and it's on BitThumb. It says connect with the Ergo community, and you can do this. Again, this link will be in the description, so you can look at it in more detail. So for developers, they've got white papers, devs, and docs. Talks about their funding. Let me tell you what they're saying about their funding. Powered by Typeform. Ergo Labs general proposal submission. Let me see. So this is if you want to get funded by them. Oh, you can't see that. It actually popped up with another page offering funding. But let's go and see their press kit. I don't know if it's just got logo and bits. I just downloaded logos and stuff. Let's see what their roadmap is. Again, these are all pop-ups, so you can't see. Let me see if there's anything worth you guys. Not particularly, but I will switch the page just so you guys can see it and see what popped up as we do our fundamental research on Ergo. This page is called Ergo 2020 Vision. It's this page. So yeah, so this is the page that popped up. It says, get rid of this, Ergo 2020 Vision. So it says Ergo is a blockchain for business that first started with a private blockchain for enterprise. Ergo has already secured many use cases in the enterprise blockchain area. But in 2021, Ergo discovered new opportunities in the crypto and NFT and expanded the ecosystem to explore use cases that consumers could directly use and feel. In 2022, Ergo plans to expand its scope from blockchain for business, focusing on the existing enterprise, to blockchain for the world. The world that Ergo is preparing for is as follows. So the crypto world is preparing for the crypto market. Metaverse world, so they're preparing for metaverse. And I know that they're looking to do a lot around NFTs. Yeah, it says here metaverse NFTs. In retrospect, it was inevitable. Trust First and Ergo signed partnership with MOA. So they seem to be signing a lot of partnerships. Announcement of the first DApp contest winner, mass adoption of Ergo venture capitalist validations, which is a good sign. That means they're getting validated by venture capitalists. The great democratic solution, the pickle statistic. So they seem to be doing quite well. All right, let's go into our next page. Our next page is, let me show you. It's a page called Investing in Ergo. So this is a page that kind of summarizes what Ergo is about. And it says, investing in Ergo, everything you need to know. And I won't read all of it. Again, the link to this whole article will be in the description. But we're going to just cover some of the key points that are covered in this page. And it says, what problems does Ergo attempt to fix? And it says, there are many problems that Ergo was built to prevent. For one, the network helps to alleviate some of the compartmentalization currently facing the blockchain sector. There are thousands of decentralized networks, but most lack the capability to communicate data and value securely. It says, Ergo's technical structure makes it ideal for these tasks. It says users enjoy benefits as well as including high-speed transactions, enterprise-grade scalability, and performance. It says scalability concerns. It says Ethereum are currently suffering from record high gas speeds due to congestion. The platform uses scalability architecture to prevent and scale high performance alternatives to provide provide a scalable high performance alternative. Excuse me. So if you know anything about Ethereum, you know that the prices for Ethereum have been going crazy because of the congestion. The prices sometimes pump. Sometimes it's not even worth you like making a transaction through Ethereum because of the high gas prices. The gas price is too goddamn high. So this blockchain is one that's looking to prevent that. I mean, many are, but this is one that is definitely looking to do that. The other thing it's got, it says hybrid blockchain. The term hybrid blockchain is used to describe Ergo because it has the ability to communicate between permissionless and permission networks. We're going to go down to this last paragraph here where it says history of Ergo. Ergo has been a project to watch for traders since day one. Notably, the system made headlines because it was built by Samsung, by Samsung-backed Korean blockchain technology company Blocko. And this is important about Blocko, so we're going to come back to this Blocko thing. The platform was able to leverage the experience and network of its backing firm to secure major partnerships early on. Today, Ergo has some of the most reputable clients in the industry, including Shinhan Bank, Hyundai Motors, and the Korean Exchange. All right, so we're going to look at, and I'm going to move into why did it spike today? Why did it spike up 83%? But before we do that, if you haven't done so, please hit the subscribe button. Here at Focus on Investing, we cover all the most trending and hot stocks, so you're up on the game. We also do like a trending stocks review across all of the markets. We do stocks, crypto, we do commodities, and we do forex as well. So if you want to keep up to date with the latest trending stocks, then please hit that like button. All right, let's move into our next article. So why did Ergo pump 83% today? All will be revealed right here. Ta-da! So now you guys know exactly why Ergo pumped, right? Well, those of you that can read Korean can read that and do know why it was. But if you're like me and cannot read it, we have Google Translate. So for Google to translate it, this is what it says. So this is a website called CoinNest, and the URL is coinnest.live. This will also be a link in the description, and you can use your translate Google or whatever you use to translate it. So this is an article from Thursday, September 8th. This was Thursday of this week, which is a key date to remember. So remember Blocko, and we're going to talk about Blocko now. And we're going to talk about Thursday, remember Thursday, the 8th of September. All right, so this is this article from CoinNest says, Blocko, remember Blocko is the parent company of Ergo, and Shinhai Financial Investment signed a contract for listing representative management. So it says, according to Seoul Economic TV, Blocko, a developer of blockchain mainnet Ergo, remember, and a company specializing in blockchain technology, I'm assuming it's supposed to say, have signed a contract with Shinhai Financial Investment to conduct an initial public offering, IPO. Blocko, which is preparing for an IPO with the goal of listing in 2023. I'm just realizing that it overlaps words. So this is has, and this was the. So with the goal of listing in 2023, sent a request for proposal, RFP, to 5 domestic securities companies in May, and held a presentation to select the listing organizer in August, and listed Shinhai Investment Corp, selected as the representative managing company. Previously, Blocko attracted investment from Intervest, POSCO Technology Investment, and Shinhai Bank, and the accumulated investment was about 28.5 billion won. And on the other hand, Blocko is thoroughly drawing a line with the Ergo coin. The position is that it only played the role of technology provider and has no equity relationship with Ergo coin operating corporation. Based on coin market cap, Ergo is currently trading at 0.1208, up 4.9%. Now, this is back on September the 8th. Excuse me for my reading, as this is translated and it kind of translated quite funny. So we know that, Ergo pumped because Blocko signed this contract with Sinhai Financial Investment for an IPO listing. All right, so it's enough of the fundamentals. Let's get into the technicals and take a look at the chart. Before we go into the charts, if you have a question or any comments, please put them down in the description. And if there's any stock that you would like us to do an in-depth review on, then please put it down in the comment section. All right, we're going to pull up on TradingView. Let me go to our 4-screen setup. So this is our 4-screen setup. Now, if you want to get hands on our templates, and we have like custom coded indicators here, coded by Focus on Investing, that help you to analyze charts better. If you want to get your hands on those, then go to focusoninvesting.io. And there you can get hands on all of our custom coded indicators that help you to analyze the charts by yourself if there's any charts that you want to analyze. We also have our investment syllabus that will help you to train you to understand how to read these charts, and also get your hands on trending stock lists, any of these exclusive lists that we can't post on YouTube and we can't review on YouTube. You get insider information on which stocks to be investing in. All right, this is the 4-screen setup of Ergo against the USD on Coinbase, excuse me. Ticker symbol AERGO US. And let's start with our monthly time frame. If we look on the monthly time frame, we can only see like a short amount of data for this chart. So we can see this has its ICO, its initial coin listing, on Coinbase on the 1st of March 2022. And as we normally see, we see a lot of volatility with coins when they're first listed. So you can see that it entered and exited quite on a small bar, entered here and exited here. But you can see the movement for the day had quite a bit of a range. So one thing you'll notice about Ergo, it does have quite a bit of range and quite a bit of movement. So it entered and then it tanked quite low, all the way down to the 0.131 sort of area. So we started off green, kind of a few months of bearish activity, and then we sort of leveled off and found a little area of support here. It's very new, so we don't have much indicators on the charts at the moment. So let's go to the weekly time frame. Now, if we look at the weekly time frame, we can see we've got a bit more information. Now you can see that every bar is colored green. That's because we have our custom coded Focus on Investing trend filter. So that means that the trend here is bullish. But again, because we have such little data, things like that don't really matter in this kind of case. So we can see in more detail how when it was listed, price actually spiked up for a while, spiked all the way up again to the 0.394 sort of area before steadily coming down over the weeks. And we can see that we hit our lowest price here on the week of the 9th of May. And our lowest price for this is 0.087. But it was kind of like a spike for the day, pull back up. And then we got our support level established here at the 0.145 level. We kind of dropped down again and had established another lower support level of 0.11. But again, we've got, even though we had a support level here and here, if we look at our wicks have created like pivot levels around both of the similar levels. So this is kind of really establishing our sort of rock bottom, if you smell what I'm cooking. So if we look at this, it's around the 0.08, 0.09 area as to what we can say our rock bottom level of support is. But the general sort of area of trading has been around here. If we draw our channel, you can see that price has been sort of hovering and bouncing around this sort of channel. It's been stuck in this sort of range of between 0.110 and 0.175. And we can see that we've got a pivot level all the way up here at 0.308. And it's because, again, as I spoke before, this chart likes to spike quite, rapidly. It spikes down, spikes up. You can see even here, spiking up, spiking up, spiking up, spiking up. Here again, it spikes up. So it likes to spike quite wildly, this chart does. And this is our weekly time frame. So let's take a look at the daily time frame where we get our most information on this stock. Before we look at this weekly time frame, if you'd like to support the stream, hit the Cash App with British pound sign, focus on investing. All right, we can see here. Let's bring our screen a bit wider. There we go. If we take a look here, current price is at 0.173800, and we've got a few more zeros after that. I remember we spoke about, Thursday. So why was Thursday significant? Remember, Thursday was the date that the parent company signed a deal, right? And we can see that price was traveling around this area of support of 0.1225. So we can see that that was kind of a level of support. It was a kind of mini level in between this massive channel. This channel that we've highlighted previously, we can see now in closer detail how significant this channel is. We see that price, just treating this as a level of support, bounces up for a level of resistance, came back down to an area of support, bounced off the area of support again, spiked up wildly here on the 10th of July, came back down into the channel, even though it spiked, back off this level of support, back off this level of resistance. And it's kind of within this, it finds like a mini level of support. What you'll generally find in these channels is that the halfway mark would also be a kind of mini level of support and resistance. And we can see that here where we've got a lot of these bars that have a level of resistance going along there as well. We see also a level of resistance in candles in between here. But again, if we zoom more close into this Thursday, we see how much this Thursday spiked again out of this channel. So the announcement of this deal being signed on Thursday spiked well out of this channel. Not only that, we can see that we then had areas of continued growth. Look at the difference between the length of the bars before this news came on Thursday, and then the length of the bars on the 8th of September, the 9th of September, and today, the 10th of September. And we can see that the 10th of September, if we take our ruler, we can see that price grew a total of 83%. If we draw a ruler here, we can see that price movement, we entered here and price spiked all the way up to 83% for the day. So, if you manage to get in on this on the ground floor, even on the beginning of today, I mean, if you got onto the ground floor, let's measure how much it grew since Thursday. So this chart spiked. Draw our ruler. The ruler. 113% since Thursday. So a massive spike and massive growth since the news have been announced of that chart. So if you were in that, then you've got a lot of growth that you had. Eventually we can see here that even though price did spike, a lot of people treated this as a pump and dump. Let me get my arrow. So we had this massive spike over the past few days. And then we saw an immediate dump. But notice where the dump came down to. The dump came all the way down to the top of this channel. So it showed you how powerful this channel is and how significant this channel is. It's also kind of reinforced by, we zoom out again, we've got this spike here, that spike just above our 50 simple moving average, right? And it stopped at the 50 simple moving average as a level of resistance. But that level of resistance on that spike created a level of resistance on a pivot level. And this pivot level is also around the level of the top of this channel. Then we had another spike here that stopped at the top of this pivot level. And this created another pivot level. So this pivot level here, this pivot level here, and this channel that's being formed is kind of reinforcing this level of resistance. So it's no kind of surprise that price spiked and pumped well above the channel, but when it did pull back, it pulled back down to this channel here. So again, very significant channels of pumping. But again, we do have, you know, higher levels of where this is created a pivot level, and this goes back to previous high levels. If we look at our all-time highs, you know, we have a strong level of resistance around where this pivot level is, but our all-time high is actually a spike just above that. And again, this is why pivot levels are key. We've got these levels established. The all-time high is around 0.392%, and then our kind of more recent high is at 0.307%. Let me turn in another indicator here and see how far we're off of our high. All right, so it won't say because the chart is too new how much it is. But again, the current is at 17 cents. The current price, we see at 0.712. So again, just remember, guys, this is one to keep an eye on. And again, current price is up 24% for the day. It dipped yesterday. You know, we had a down in over the last day. It fell at 14.79% in terms of chart, and that was after the massive spike on Thursday. So again, this chart does like to spike, and it's got like a number of occasions where it spikes. So if you can get in and keep an eye on this, you know, this is one of those that is good for maybe a pump and dump. If you want to get in for the day while it spikes up and then cash out before it dumps back down, you know, again, we've got a pre-established level here. We know this resistance level is acting as a strong level of support and resistance. So just bear this in mind when we pump out of this channel, that this could be a strong level of support and resistance. We see that for the week, we're up 39.84%. And for the month, again, we're up 39.24%. Now, remember, these prices are constantly changing as the crypto market is open, and the crypto market constantly stays open. Again, here on Focus on Investing, we dive deep into, you know, plenty different trending stocks, commodities, forex, and cryptocurrencies. And again, if you want to know anything more about trending stocks, cryptocurrencies, commodities, or forex, you can check out our videos here that go in depth into particular stocks, commodities, forex, or cryptos. Or you can check out our video here, which covers all the top trending assets from across the market, which is stocks, commodities, cryptos, and forex again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining.